All right. Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Halloween week. Got a costume, obviously, for tonight. Gonna do some more Too Many Types. We left off last week. It was a rough week last week in it. So we picked up in Rustboro, went to battle, or picked up in Roxborough after we beat Roxanne. Got destroyed by May multiple times before we were able to get to Mr. Briney to go to Dewford. Took a few attempts to beat Brawley. Got to Steven no problem. Went to Slateport. Got through all of that pretty smoothly. But it was the route between Slateport and Mauville where we got destroyed by May several times again because of, what was the move? Magic Missiles. Was just wiping the entire team until Riolu managed to get through it. So we managed to finally get through that battle, and we're right outside the gym. So that's what we'll be picking up on tonight. We'll probably be able to get through Wattson hopefully relatively quickly. And then we'll continue on. The thing I started doing last week, just to save time, because grinding is tedious, I am using the infinite rare candies after a wipe, just to keep the level scaling going and keep the progress moving. But we were moving at a pretty good pace, so I'm hopeful that we'll get through this, and then probably make a push to Flannery. Doubt we'll fight her tonight, but we'll see how far we get towards getting to her. So just gotta wait for the capture to pick things up, and we will jump into it. Did not think about the fact that this lid, when it's open, hits the top of this hat. Okay. So just, there we go. All right. So yeah, so the team, that's something else I want to pull up. Super Smash character list. So that way I can continue with the naming convention I've been doing. So did them. Okay, we're somewhere in this area. Alright, so let's keep going now. We'll do this first battle just to get a sense of what levels are looking like, so we know if we have more grinding to do. Are we good? Depending how this goes, I may just go to the route to the left and just do those battles. But we look to be in good shape. Let's see, is Monk better than Prime? If I'm correct, Grass beat Prime. It doesn't do a lot though, but we'll be able to take Porygon down next turn. Leech Seed their colony. Just return the favor. I forget, does the enemy ones always go? No, we go first, so. Doesn't ultimately accomplish much of anything, but it's out there at least. Let's try Fairy Wind. I'm paralyzed now. Okay, Monkey not super effective against Fluffy. Did I know that? Don't think so. Alright, we're just gonna have to go for this kind of brute force. Oh, this Cottoney's gotta go down. Can't have it double leech seeding like that. That's going to be a mess. is this leech seed gonna be enough? It's gonna be close. Okay, next turn it'll be down. That should do it. Okay. What's taking its spot? Alright, that's fine. Go with Mario. Another one. Oh no. Let's just try to kind of lock it down early. Really? Quick claw, and I still didn't go first. Wow. I gotta loosen this one. Wow, that's really jacked up my hair. Just gotta loosen it one more. It's a little tight. That's much better. Razor Leaf. I think Leech Seed missed. Did not want to start getting like a headache from it just being tight after like an hour of it being on. Okay. Yeah, this Cottony will be hopefully down next turn. Alright, let's do another Razor Leaf. Let's hit it with a Mega Drain. Did not even notice that part of it. I was so focused on not sending out my Clink, which is Kirby, I wasn't even thinking about the Link being out there for it. Okay, Cottony's down. So now we can just focus this. Let's try Lima Lash, Fairy Wind. Okay, Fairy does nothing. This should finish it here. Okay. So not too bad. Awesome. Yeah, there's enough stuff in to make that dish again. Yeah, Wattson is a prime type gym. Silly type, stinky type, and prime type should do it. But I believe grass was also, or no. Was the grass move super effective against Porygon? I already forgot. Oh well. Alright. That's the game corner, right? Pop in here quick. forget, doesn't one of these people give us the game case? Which one? Young lady next door. Which, didn't I go into these houses already? Oh wait, is it her, and do I have to bring her the harbor mail? Okay, it's not that important. Okay, do I want to go down this route? Wait. I'm gonna tell you that my uncle bought me a Pokénav. Do I have to talk? Okay. I'm with my... I was surprised when they didn't walk towards me. Sanford and Scraggy. Let's Bunga Bunga. We'll try Mega Drain. Okay, we're good here. The monk type moves are just so good. Okay. Is this the breeder? I know there's one trainer on this route that has 6. Yeah. Okay, not effective. Ooh, but it's a... okay. Try Karate Chop. Okay. For Brawler. So Crab. Okay, was Monk good against Crab? Yeah. 6 of them, but they're not strong. Okay, I'm gonna assume Teddy Ursa is like Stuffle, so let's go with Karate Chop. Centret. I mean, they're only level 11, but still, just sweeping through. Golett. What type was that? Okay, doesn't matter. Pichu, that's a baby type, so it's weak to everything. Oh, it's not weak to everything. Yeah, I remember original Ruby Sapphire. I would register his number and constantly rebattle him. Just because he had 6, so it just always felt like an efficient way to grind levels for my Pokemon. We're just going to keep this strategy going. So once we get through this trainer, we're in the next town, so we can stop and heal. I don't remember if there's anything over here, honestly. But just stopping to check. And that will continue for Wattson. Let's do Kirby. Kirby will be good for Wattson since I can use Prime Sub. Ancient type. Okay, Prime does not affect Ancient. What about Gear Grind? Should finish it. Cool. Here we go, Lou. Cool. Last one. To reposition the chair just slightly. Okay. So level 20 off of that one. Yep. Alright, what is in the next town? Yeah, it's like kind of weird playing through too many types, like compared to Super Mario Mon and Pokemon Sweet version, stuff like that, because like it's Emerald just with too many types. So like I keep expecting there to be some weird other thing to occur. Another battle attempt. I just like to me it makes it having the more types but no other change to the game itself to me just like is just kind of making it like a hard mode in a sense of like you're playing through this game that you've played multiple times, but now you're going through it basically having to relearn the combat system. And I have watched playthroughs, so I do know there are some changes beyond just like Pokemon being different and stuff. I am aware of that, but to me, like, the basic story is the same still, so. Altaria, that's... I'm tired. That is not what I expected to see here, a level 16 Altaria. Okay. What about Karate Chop? Okay. Fury swipes. Fury swipes is the best bet because its worst case is doing the same as what the other two are doing, and it can only do that or better. Get fourth, that should do it. Finish this one off. Ooh. The flying moves. Every flying move I've seen so far has just hit very hard on whatever it gets hit by. Let's just Lime a Lash. Okay, I got nervous for a second because it's like, oh, actually if it pecks it might one-shot me. Uh-oh. Okay. I'd say we got kind of lucky there. Okay. Why am I yawning so much? It's not that late yet. Alright, so we'll heal up again, and we'll continue pushing through the trainers in Wattson's gym. Based on the levels of that first double battle we did in the gym, I feel pretty good about it. And we'll see what his are like level-wise, but... Let's Karate Chop, since I know that Monkey is not super effective. And then a Pikachu. Let's stick with Karate Chop. Okay. Well, we might as well just see what happens then. Okay, doesn't matter. Cross Chop. That can replace Karate Chop, right? Risky. We have Unga Bunga. We could replace Ooga Booga. Hope there's a third one. Okay. So, final one. And we'll want to run back and heal again. Pichu and Clink. Alright, so we Karate Chop Pichu, we Leech Seed Clink. Should survive. That might do it though, yeah. Okay, so we'll send out our Clink next. Because because we can prime sub against it. Okay, Elekid. Alright, so let's prime sub, and let's Mega Drain. Just hung on, okay. That might take Clink out. Okay. Well, that kid's gonna finish it off. Unfortunately. What's next? Remoraid? Sure. Not what I expected. Okay, so Kirby's down. That's fine. We'll send Mario out. And let's see, we'll Razor Leaf, and we will Mega Drain. Cool, so if I go first, Razor Leaf should take Elekid out. Okay. Now, is Grass super effective to Remoraid? Mega Drain might do the job. Might be a little short. I feel like it's gonna be short. Yeah, that's fine. That's super effective, though. Let's Lima Lash. Okay. So we will run back and heal. The concern I have is going to be if whatever Wattson has, if all of his stuff spams Hype Train, because that's just rollout. If they spam that, and I don't take them out quick enough or they don't miss, that could probably steamroll the team very quickly. So that's the only thing I'm really nervous about. Okay. Let's get to the battle. Alright, yes. Porygon's first. So, Bunga Bunga, not super effective. Karate Chop is not either, okay. There's Hype Train. That's what I'm concerned about. Okay, so the next one will finish me off. It missed. Okay. Sure. Okay. We're gonna go for broke. Or not. Okay. A poison powder. Let's see what Lime Flash does. Okay, can we go first without being paralyzed, though? Alright, so Poison takes Pikachu out this turn. Okay, Whimsicott. Let's try Poison Powder. I don't know if it hits it or not. Okay, it does. Or Whimsicott. I always read it as Whimsicott. Just flip the S and the I. It's still faster than me, even with Quick Claw. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna save Kirby for now. So let's send out Link. And we'll do the old Sweet version combo. Poison and Leech Seed. So even if I go down here, we've got a lot of chip damage going on. Just, yeah, that's fine. Ooh, Witch Berry. Okay, that's fine. Just restoring health. Doesn't cure the poison. Okay, Captain Falcon, what do you have? What item is that holding? Didn't even realize that. Let's try Brutal Swing. Just kidding. And Whimsicott might just be faster than my entire team. Let's endure. Was purely just to set up getting some extra chip damage in there. Okay. Well, like any good Smash story, down to Kirby. Alright. Never mind. Okay. So before we go back in... So we'll say everyone 21. Cuddle Slam. What does that do? Okay. We'll get rid of Flail. Bind. Nope. Okay. What item is this holding? Oh, an Oron Berry. Okay, I think that's when I gave everyone berries. Which, I have more, so I should hand out more Okay. A few blocks stuff, yeah. Alright, so let's go try this again. Not actually sure that this is going to go too much better, but we'll see. But I do want to just start right off with Unga Bunga. Ooh, critted. That could be huge. Did they just make me go rage mode? Am I in fantastic shape suddenly? Just kidding. But we have Porygon out of the way at least. Alright, so let's poison. I'm not paralyzed, so that's going to be really helpful here, as long as I don't miss. Okay, so I've got a few turns to try to just make Whimsicott not be a problem, and if I can do that, I think we're in great shape. So it's those growths that make the hype train and everything just blast through. Okay. Bean is super effective. As long as this doesn't take me out, we got it. Okay. Even if it heals, that's fine. It's not going to be... Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll go with Link next. And I'm gonna assume healing. No. Really? So Whimsicott should go down here. Okay. Oh, that changes things. I really thought he was gonna heal him. So this is Pikachu now. Okay, Rotom's the last one. There's a Rotom and a Pikachu left. I don't think Force Pump's super effective. Riolu might not be the one to use for this battle. Okay, it missed. Good. That should be... Yeah, Prime was super effective. Honestly, at this point, I'd rather knock itself out.
So this is how Liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
I don't outspeed. This is gonna one-shot. Oh, okay, we hung on. Do we one-shot? We don't either. So I need them to miss. Alright, so we're about to wipe. But it was definitely a much better attempt. Oh wait, Dark was super... Well, that's a one-shot. Maxed out Hype Train. Alright. Okay. So this could be one that I could bring in. If I bring Jigglypuff in place of Lucario, the Stinky type, that could probably cover our bases here. Just gotta level him up. Poisons. What is accuracy? We'll get rid of focus energy first. Okay, he's gonna have a lot of health actually, so he'll be pretty tanky. Okay, get rid of Screech. Okay, what's Acid Spray? It's a poison type. Okay. Get rid of Stinky. Okay. And Bite. Ooh. Okay, keep Stink Bomb, get rid of PU. Okay, give it a try with this team now. So I feel like we've got answers to most of it. The hope is that just bringing in a Stinky type will cover it. Try this again. But like I was talking about earlier, it definitely like changing the types up and stuff. Obviously there's more Pokemon. There's ones from later gens that were put into this. Like it really changes up everything. It makes it a whole different battle. Okay. Critted? Okay. So we should one-shot. We're gonna just change out immediately this time. We're gonna just save him from getting knocked out, even though his attack resets. Let's just go right for it. Whimsicott taken care of. And the berry, that's right. So one more turn. We'll get one attack off. Pikachu. We'll stay out. We'll poison it. Yeah, we don't mind being paralyzed. I do mind now. Peak attack doesn't deal a lot. So ideally, if I can poison this turn, we can start sipping coffee. Let's see, how much do we heal from sipping coffee? Or I could stay paralyzed, that's fine too. Okay, that could not take me out unless it crits. Okay, we go 15. And my speed goes up. So I heal more than I'm taking with this. Okay, so we gotta hope for Quick Claw. That's fine. Okay. Send out Fox. I think now is a good time to Umbuka. Or not. Is a Leech Seed worth it here? We'll try it. Really? That's the one that you used the Super Potion on? Not Whimsicott? When you maxed out its attack and special attack? Alright. Let's see, what does Fairy Wind do? Forget if I checked that already. Okay, so we're better off just using Mega Drain. And that should take it out next turn. As long as I'm not paralyzed. Okay. So we're down to the Rotom. We're going to just immediately swap out to a Stinky type. And we'll Stink Bomb. Alright. Yeah, we got the battle this time. Even with some confusions, I'm not concerned right now. Hung on. But... oh no. Alright. Things may have just gone sideways from that. Let's see what happens with this Prime Sub. Okay. The lowered defense came in clutch. Okay. Third badge picked up. Again, trickier than I expected it to be going into it. Okay, we got the hammer, so we can break the rocks without using Pokemon. Okay, and we have Hype Train. Alright, so let's heal up. I can't wait to finally be able to fly. Is this, of any Pokemon game, I do think this is probably the map that I think is the most tedious to navigate without the ability to fly. Yeah, we'll do this double battle. And we'll keep Jigglypuff in the team for now. Just kind of rotate everyone around. If I'm going to be using the Infinite Rare Candies to adjust levels as needed, I'm fine with just kind of utilizing as many different things as possible. Ooh, Galarian Ponyta. Let's Bunga Bunga. Actually, no. We'll Karate Chop. Let's Leech Seed it. Just hung on, okay. Alright, so now let's try Unga Bunga on it. We'll Mega Drain Elekid. Uh-oh. Oh. That's fine. After one more Unga Bunga, this battle will be done. So right there, I'll just run back and heal, and then we'll continue up. Okay. This is the section that I don't remember the exact order of how everything, like, actually plays out. I'm so used to doing this through a randomizer, where you just start playing everything out of order. Do we care about the items and stuff? Trainer Hill. Sure, why not? And we'll do the battle family. Okay, Hatna and Munna. Just go for Unga Bunga. Oh. I don't know that I've ever seen that move before. I mean, I don't know if that's a new move, or too many types, or if that's an actual move. But I've definitely not seen it before. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Warm Hug. I just prefer poisoning over paralyzing. Eldritch Blast. Okay, I'm gonna guess Hatna was a baby type. Okay, so that went fine.
Solara 1509 just redeemed physics lesson. How would an electric-type Pokemon's powers work, Earl?
So probably would depend the electric type, like as just like the specific Pokemon. I've always assumed most of the electric types to work some way similar to how an electric eel would operate, where the body just is able to generate that electrical current. Obviously with Pokemon and the way they're able to go to absurd levels with all of that stuff would really be, their bodies would probably be insulated in some sort of way to be resistant to the large electrical currents that they would be able to generate compared to like an electric eel and what it generates. That would be what I would guess, like generally speaking, but then certain ones there's probably some other differences to it. Like Rotom is a ghost type that can possess different things, and so one of the versions is electric, like it's electric ghost for some of the appliances and stuff that it can possess. So there's probably some other thing there going on as far as interfacing with an actual electronic device that can carry a current, and then it's probably able to amplify that in some way. And then I think if there's any other specific electric ones that I would, in Pikachu and stuff like Pichu, Raichu, in the anime and stuff, it's always shown like the cheeks are kind of where it generates a lot of its electricity. So there's, you know, they act as some sort of like, I don't know what the correct, I'm blanking on the correct term. I want to say conduit, but I don't think conduit is technically the correct term for that. Like a conductor type thing of sorts, like where that's where it's all originating from. But yeah, I think the most generalized answer would really be something similar to how a electric eel goes about its process for generating electricity. Just scale it all up and add the biological properties needed to prevent the Pokemon from electrocuting itself in the process. Since it's established too, when Pikachu generates that electricity, like Ash gets shocked by it, stuff like that, like they are not able to resist that electrical current and voltage. Tip this under the hat to be able to drink. Just save it for next week's stream. Okay, it's what, one more battle to go? How many? Still just one. Oh. Well. I know how this is gonna go. Your whole family got swept by my Mankey. Okay. Which one gives me the item? Macho Brace. I wonder, are any of the items changed in this game? Alright. Still Geodudes under him. One of these also. Perfect. Not correct. Let's talk to you. Why not? We'll battle. As a kid, playing Ruby and Sapphire and then Emerald when it came out, I don't know why, but every time I saw these two, I got so excited. Just like, in my head, I always just thought it was such a cool concept of you got to do this battle with them and then they interviewed you after, because this game like has the whole thing where you can go to the TVs and periodically it would give you those updates about like what's going on in the world. And when you would battle this trainer, you'd do the interview, you could go to a TV like 3 towns later as you're playing and it's been several hours, and you'll see that interview and the answers you gave play on the TV. I just thought it was so cool. Now I'm like, it's just another battle, and that doesn't really do anything else other than just getting to do that, so it's not as exciting to me now. But I thought it was so cool as a kid. Gen 3 as a whole was not my favorite gen. Like, in like looking at all of them, like, it's fine to me. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. But it definitely innovated in so many ways compared to Gen 1 and Gen 2. Like, sure, we'll do the interview. Like, just adding double battles, the further refining the day-night system more, just the world to explore, like the hidden bases. It did add a whole lot of really cool concepts, just didn't stick with me as a whole afterwards, like compared to some others. Like, there's others I definitely liked more, but for what it did and for where Pokemon was at and what it added, it was very good. What were the starters? The starters were Torchic, Trico, and Mudkip. And I know I have it packed away. I'm pretty sure I still have it. I hope it's not ruined. This was one of my favorite posters, though, from Nintendo Power when this game came out. Like, I remember getting the Nintendo Power issue that revealed those starters. So, like, getting to see that issue come in the mail, like coming home from school and flipping through and getting to see what the starters looked like and like reading about the world. And then it came, once the game was out, came with a poster of all the Pokemon in the game. So it was like I had that hanging on the wall, and like I'd look at it and be like, okay, I didn't find that yet, didn't find that. Yeah, eventually I would get a lot of them framed. Okay. What word? Let's go with a lifestyle word. Digital. Mostly because I've been playing so much Digimon Storytime Stranger, so we'll go with digital. Yeah. I gotta pick up a lot of frames, but I'm content to hold off on buying too many frames for now, because I'm like, I don't know where I would put most of them right now. So I'd rather, like, I'm like, I'll leave them packed away, and then once I have a space where I want to put them all up, then to me it would become a fun project then, where I can chip away and slowly fill in that space with them over time. Okay. Is it Ghost still? No, but not very effective. Yeah, there's been Digimon games in Nintendo Power. Because, I mean, Nintendo Power itself would cover any game that came out for a Nintendo system. So, I would honestly have to dig through all my issues to check, but I'm sure there's probably issues that covered Digimon. Well, I mean, the main ones that came out for the consoles would have been... Yeah, no, not just company games. It's any game for Nintendo, because, like, Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 was covered in it. That's Sega. Sonic the Hedgehog is not Nintendo, that's Sega, but I have issues with Sonic and Sonic on the front cover for Sonic Heroes and stuff like that. But the Digimon games that would have probably been in issues would have been Digimon Battle Spirit, which was for the Game Boy Advance. And then when the DS was out, I might have issues that covered Digimon World DS or Digimon World Dusk and Dawn. I don't know that there were any Digimon games on the GameCube. At least none that I can recall. So, some of those could potentially also be in it, but that's kind of the main ones that come to mind when I'm thinking about it. Is he finally taken out? Let's send out Captain Falcon. Let's try Brutal Swing. Dark does not affect Beldum. Okay. What does Fluffy do to Beldum? Okay, that's fine. Okay. So I don't have the goggles yet, so we go this way. Yeah, thinking about this more, because I keep being like, I don't remember the order of events. It is a very linear game. I'm just being thrown off because I'm so used to playing this on randomizers where I don't have the option to play through it linearly. So I'm looking at this game from this perspective of you get to do things out of order. I don't remember what the proper order is, but there really is only one order. Like, I have to go through here up to oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the Lava Ridge Town, I think's the name of it. You know, we'll leave Seed and Poison Powder. So I do that. I think we're going to encounter Team Magma on Mount Chimney. I think we do that now. Then I go up to Fall Arbor Town. And then back down to Petalburg to battle Norman. And then I make my way back up to... Oh, why did I use Poison Powder again? That's a waste. Then I can make my way to Boratree City. I think that's what happens next. Also, it's only in the last year I realized that the town name was called Fall Arbor Town. I always read it as Fallarbor Town. Never realized it was just those two words. forget if it's super effective. No, but it's still a decent amount. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of psychic moves so far. I've been identified. Or no, that's detect that identifies. Alright. I don't remember what type Flannery's team is. Like, for too many types. I know Flannery was fire type in the original. Okay, it's not a baby. Let's see, can I leech seed? I cannot leech seed. I'm gonna assume that means I can't poison powder either. Okay, so let's see what Fairy Wind does. Oh. Okay. Does this have a single offensive move? I mean, if it doesn't, then that's fine. I was just using random stuff because I assumed I was going to get knocked out there, and I was going to go with the next thing in the team. Okay, there's what? 2 or 3 people up here. Okay. So what's the order here? So I don't go to Mount Chimney yet, but I'll walk up to... Oh, Dreepy. I'll still walk up to talk to the Team Magma people first, because I don't remember if I have to do that to initiate the next thing. Ooh. That's huge. Okay. What's coming out next then? Okay. I think Link's gonna get knocked out here. But we'll try to just toss a Leech Seed first. A little gift for whoever comes out next. We'll send out Captain Falcon. Let's see, Brutal Swing. Dark does not affect Growlithe. Okay. That's 2 whiffs with Captain Falcon on trying to use a Dark type move. And that wasn't terrible damage, though. Let's try Cuddle Slam. It's gonna do more. Still won't do a lot. Okay, as long as this doesn't take me out, Leech Seed will finish. Okay. Alright. Hey man, is our leader really going to awaken that thing? Sound like it, but I heard we need a meteorite to do it. Okay. Yeah, that's why the rest of the team's in Fall Arbor Town. So there's your hint for where to go. Okay. It's just the same conversation. So I do go through, what is, well, no, I walk over. So meteor pass or meteor path or something like that. Go through there. I feel like I'm gonna get knocked out in one of these battles though, because the team is definitely depleting. Prime. Try Prime. Blood lowers attack and special. No, attack and defense. Okay. One more will finish it. Oh, the lowered attack. Okay, who's next? Okay, Magikarp's coming out. I'm gonna assume it's only gonna no splash. So we'll take the layup for Mario. Oh, tackle. And it's faster than me. That's crazy. I didn't even level up. Stinky Path. It's been renamed. Okay, so it's gonna be stinky types here. And I haven't been searching in the grass for stuff. So I guess we'll capture some things while we're here. But if it uses a stinky move, it's gonna be super effective. Okay. Let's try to capture it. Who's next on the list? Okay. I know who's supposed to be next on the list, but I just think Wario makes sense here. Sock. Okay, so no sock this time. Well, that went smoothly. Yeah, they still call it Fiery Path. Okay. Actually a little nervous about these battles. Will I make it to the town safely? Hailing. Okay. Let's try Gear Grind, and let's just Razor Leaf. Okay. Okay, so he's out of the way right off the bat. Magical Leaf. Ooh, what do I get rid of, though? I think I'd rather keep Razor Leaf right now. I think I just skip for now. I'm not comfortable getting rid of any of those moves yet. Okay, who's next? Voodoo. Gear Grind, and we'll Razor Leap again. And then we'll start Lima Lashing Snover next turn. Alright. Okay, that's fine. I mean, not ideal, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, so Gear Grind, and we'll Line Lash. Ooh. Okay. Still getting hit by hail. It's the only damage I've actually taken is from environment. Okay, what's last? Inkay. Okay. Think we're fine. Just hung on. Hypno Goggle. Does that confuse? Sleeps. Okay. But does the hail hit Inkay as well? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do few things, because I really would love to not have to backtrack at this point, because I've made a decent amount of progress. Don't have awakenings. I miss being able to just stay on the screen and just keep using the items. Okay, do I have any berries I can use? Awakens, good. No, not tag. No. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention even that stuff when I was talking about the innovations of Gen 3 Pokemon contests. The battle towers. Well, I mean, I think Crystal had a battle tower. But yeah, like just the battle tower, battle frontier, the contests. I really loved the contests when I was younger, doing the like Pokeblock stuff. Is it one of these ones? Just a lot of cool things like that. Okay, another trainer. So there's still several more trainers to go, but there is a healing spot up ahead. I actually forgot about that slow. almost out of rest stop. Sure. Use heal block on me, and then you immediately use a super potion. Daramaka did not want to change. Just keep spamming gear grind for now. Okay. Prime sub it is. Ooh. He might not make it to the end of the battle now. Okay. Captain Falcon. Okay, Brutal Swing finally lands again. Not effective. Cool. That's super effective, though. Ooh. Okay. Not like this. Not like this. He's got one more. What is it? Okay, it's Elekid. I think I can get away with just 1 or 2 Lima Lashes and we're out of here. God, I got nervous. Not gonna talk to him yet. I think he gives me headbutt. Let's just heal. Oof. Eventually I will actually click properly. Okay. I'm just gonna talk to him quick. Yeah. Wait, is it? Oh, secret power. I was thinking headbutt because in Gen 2 you can use headbutt on the bigger trees. Secret power was the one to be able to make the hidden bases. Oh yeah, I didn't grab those berries down below. I'm not going to worry about running back to them, but I'll grab these ones. Okay. So another gauntlet. Well, I have to do all of them, but there will be several battles we have to do getting through this route. Oh, jeez. Gonna hurt it. Jeez. flying types really hurting me. Okay, that's fine. Hurt. Yeah, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, last one. Fusion is just a time killer. God, how tedious the Pokénav stuff was, too. Okay. We'll at least get to catch a few more things along the way. Okay, I don't have an Elekid. We'll do it through chip damage. We'll Leech Seed and Poison Powder, and then do Pokeballs. What will be next? Okay. Just checking who's next on the naming. Alright, now we'll start throwing Pokeballs. This might be the last attempt. Alright, we got it. Okay, and this is Daisy. Who's next? Ooh. This would be cool to catch. I know exactly who this is going to be named. We're just going to start throwing the Pokeballs now, because Poison and Leech Seed will be chipping away. Stretch while waiting. Okay. Oh. Okay, this might be the last attempt we get to do. Okay. Bone Edge. This is Marth. Oh. Not Marth G, just Marth. We already got it, so I'm not going to catch another and name it Lucina. If she doesn't have a Numble on her team, it's going to be very funny. I don't know what type it is, so let's just... Yeah, cool. Can I also poison it? Nope, that's fine. We got 1 out of 2. And we can start using Mega Drain. Fairy Wind is better. They're both bad. Two more turns and we'll be done. But even when it's a slow process, if it's still a guaranteed win, I'm more than happy to take that approach. Okay. I'll actually battle these two. Because I feel like this is, for these two, gonna be a pretty easy battle. Okay, not exactly what I expected to see come out, but I think we can manage. Try Prime first. Leech Seed Hitmonlee, and we'll Prime Sub again. Okay. We're in pretty good shape. I think we have 1, maybe 2 more. After this, there's 1 or 2 more battles before we're in the town. Ooh, wow. Didn't expect that. Okay. So it's Razor Leaf. Prime Sub there. Take him out. It's a little scary. But I get both leech seeds. Falcon. Let's see, that's Lima Lash and Red Brutal. Oh, Brutal Swing hits everyone. I didn't realize that. Okay, it didn't really do much to me. I had no clue that that did everything. Certainly makes it brutal. Okay. I think he gives me an item. Yeah. So at least I get something out of running around. So close. Okay, just one. Alright. Just start Lima Lashing. Oh. Oh. Okay. Got it. Can't be poisoned. Got it. What about which one's more, Razor Leaf or Lime? Razor Leaf is better. Recoil's doing its thing. Let's sip some coffee. Sip coffee one more time. And then we'll do a few turns of Razor Leafs. Sip coffee one more time, just to get my health up even more before I wrap up the battle. Alright, let's end it with full bill. Okay, we dodged them. Okay, so we'll heal, we'll talk to Lynette, and then continue on. Swing by her place when we're heading to the mountain. Let's see, the stuff we caught. What are these types? Okay, liquid poison. Yeah, electric and baby. Swift, okay. Swift is a space type attack. And sharp ghost. That makes sense. feel like one of the people walking around the town here gives an item. Let's see, what do I want to buy? Okay. Just go with that for now. Yeah, Professor Cosmo's who I gotta go save. Which guy is this? Move Tutor. To him. Okay. I think he's a trainer. Yeah. I think all the people out here are actually trainers at this point. Got it. Fine. So we go, just go back and heal. Alright. Kirby, it's time to gear grind. Run back and heal. I think we'll make our way towards Cosmo. I don't know if we'll do that tonight, so I'll see how long it takes to get to there. These people. I want to stop in at Lynette's. Nah. This is a quick route otherwise. Yeah, she's chilling in here. I love that this move just like clears through everybody. Do have a Frog Smash. Do this battle, just because it's the double battle, and we'll head up there. Celia and Grappler. I'm gonna just take a swing there. Well, the next one will do the job. Is this like quad? It's fine. That should finish Roselia. but Graveler will hang on one more turn. Unless I crit. Okay. Much easier double battle. That's an item. Nope. Okay, Lynette. Sakurai, I'm sorry everything is so cluttered. When I got engrossed in research, things end up this way. It's embarrassing. Please keep the secret exchange for this. Just get the doll. Ooh, Lombre. I flinch. Okay. Well, if we see another one, we'll try for it. Start with that. Then I'll grab the item up here. This is another example of being thrown off from playing the randomizers. Is with the randomizers, I generally come the opposite way. I end up going through the this mountain from the other side, just from the way I'm unlocking stuff. So I always trigger the event by having to walk through it, and then once I get to the other side, I initiate come through. So having to go down the other way is like disorienting to me because I haven't done it that way in like 2 years, at least. Okay, we're gonna keep him out and just hope I outspeed, and an Unga Bunga will do the job. Okay, now we'll heal him up before I continue on. Pokénav register. Super Potion. Okay, another double battle. Okay, 4. Alright, Dreepy, which I know is weak to grits. So we'll Unga Bunga Chingling and Mega Drain Dreepy. Whatever comes out next, we're just gonna Unga Bunga that. So just Mega Drain like that. Okay, that works. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't need to get wing attacked by that thing. Alright, well we made it in here. Meteor Falls. Not... couldn't remember the name of it. Right. So we will go ahead and do this battle quick. Save Professor Cosmo. That'll probably be where we'll wrap up then. See who we can catch though. Soul Rock. Okay. We'll hit it with another. Can I still use a Pokeball? I've never been in a situation where embargo was used in that. Okay. You can't. I've never been in a situation where that's occurred before. Alright. Yeah, I've always come through on randomizers the other way, and you awkwardly walk through them, and the moment you walk onto that square, then your character turns around and initiates this scene. I don't know who you are, but if you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. This is where you get the first fun twist. Okay. Yep. Just gonna click right through. So now we have to go to Mount Chimney. But first we gotta talk to Cosmo. I'm Cosmo, I'm a professor. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls, but they tricked me. They even took my meteorite away. And then another similar bunch, Team Aqua, showed up. After that, I don't understand anything. At Team Magma, what are they going to do with the meteorite at Mount Chimney? So now, we've got to go back. Okay. Choose an Oonga Boonga. Okay. Try a Great Ball now. So I would like to catch it before another embargo. Who's next for naming? Soul Rock gets to be sheep. Let me just double check. I always get nervous I'm not spelling it right. That's correct. Just leave. Alright, so we'll save there. I might as well just get back to town. Get back to the town, then we'll go to the Poke Center, heal up, and then we'll call it there. It just makes more sense. Ooh, Swablu. Would like an Alpari if possible. We get 5. Beautiful. We'll use a Great Ball there. I would love to get Altaria. Alright. Its name. Next on the list. Zelda. Okay, and that's another one. We'll just run from that. Okay. So we run back and heal. Yeah, is he here now? No, he's not there yet. So let's save, or heal. I'll go to the PC, check the types of the things I caught, and then we'll save and wrap up. Okay, so Soul Rock. Rock Space. Makes sense. Fluffy Flying Song. Okay. So maybe Altari is not as great as I was hoping for. But the team is doing good. Definitely, I feel like the ones I'm leaning on the most are Mankey, Kirby with the gear grind. Mario's getting a bit sturdier. And Link's honestly, like, the first two streams, I felt like Link was kind of like, it's just there. But it's been pretty durable with the stuff we've encountered more recently, so it's been very useful now, I think. Especially in the double battles. But yeah, I think we will wrap up there. Good amount of progress this week. We got third gym knocked out. That was definitely more challenging than I expected. Was it 2 or 3 attempts? I forget. I think it was 3. I think we did the first attempt wipe, leveled up, second attempt wipe, and then we swapped out Riolu for Stunky, and then we were good. So Stunky's still in the team. We're continuing to make some progress. Managed to get our whole way up to Fowlerbor, I said it again, like I was saying, that's just what I called it for over 20 years, and only just found out last year that's not how it was pronounced. Fall Arbor Town. We made it there. Decided to keep pushing a little bit more. Went to Meteor Falls, got Professor Cosmo. So now we have to backtrack back to the Stinky Path, not Fiery Path. So we can go to Mount Chimney. And from there, we then will make our way to Lava Ridge Town to battle Flannery for the 4th badge. And then we'll be going to Petalburg. So I feel like next week will probably be Mount Chimney, Lava Ridge, depending how many attempts it takes for Flannery. That might be all we do. Maybe we'll make our way to Petalburg to then do the battle with Norman as well. So we'll do that stuff, and then just go from there. I don't think we'll do both Flannery and Norman next week, but I feel like it'll either be we'll finish Flannery and then that's it, or beat Flannery and then get to Norman to kind of set up for the following week stream. So we'll see how that all goes. Be back tomorrow night, starting Final Fantasy VII. Since I finished Final Fantasy VIII last week as part of the Trash Take series, now I got to replay Final Fantasy VII to get the full picture to determine which one I do think is better at this point. So I'll be doing that, starting that tomorrow. That will go for probably 4 or 5 months, the pace, based on the pace that 8 went with. So that'll be the next big long one for Tuesdays. This Friday will be World of Horror. I've never played it before. I've watched several different videos of people playing it. Always thought it looked really cool, like the art style. I'm not a big horror game fan myself for playing them. I like watching people play them. But this one feels a bit more my speed, up my alley a little more. So I'm interested in playing that since it'll be Halloween to do something a bit on theme. So that will be the plan. Yeah, and it'll be more Pokemon next Monday. Won't have the outfit then because Spooky Week will be done. But figured for this week at least, it made sense to wear it today. So yeah, we'll wrap up there. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun watching. I had a lot of fun this week with it. Feel like I'm getting a better sense of what's working and not working with the team. I got a lot of things caught this week that I think are going to be good options as we're going through, to try to test out for certain gyms and stuff. If I'm stuck, like, okay, let's try this combination. So there will definitely be a lot of team modifications, I think, as we go through this to figure out what works and doesn't work, which is fun. It's cool kind of having to relearn that stuff. Not fun having to lose battles multiple times, but that kind of problem solving part is enjoyable. So yeah. All right. So I'll wrap up there.